Habibi, come to Dubai.
Everything you need to know about the horrific trend Dubai Porta Potty. The story goes, all of those Instagram influencers, the ones that are headed to Dubai, flying first class, copping designer bags and pottying on yachts, actually have a very dark secret. Well, it's more of a brownish color, really. Allegedly, extremely wealthy Arab men are hitting up these girls in their DMs, offering anywhere from $30K to $1 million to help them live out their wildest sexual fetishes, including, and the one that's got the most attention, is defecating on their face, chest, or in their mouth. And the reason it's all kicking off now is because, number one, a bunch of these girls have recently come forward saying they've either been asked to do it or have done it. Number two, people are now baiting influencers pretending to be rich Arabs, asking if they'd be willing to be defecated on for a hefty price.
The infamous porta potty parties. This has been brought up countless times in my comments when I did the video about the OF girl who was found with a broken spine in Dubai, and allegedly she had gone to one of these parties. So let's talk about it. When you first hear the word porta potty, it probably makes you think of festival toilets, but in reality the meaning behind it is a lot darker. It's a term to describe a party that's allegedly hosted by wealthy men in Dubai. These apparent parties are probably better described as a way to commit vile sex acts against women in exchange for a lot of money. Girls would go to these parties with the promise of a lot of cash, and if they did go, they would usually get the cash, apparently. But the acts would involve the following. Trigger warning as well. So the acts would be acts like beating them, knocking their teeth out, stringing them up on hooks, as well as sometimes involving animals. I'm not sure in what kind of way. And then, of course, defecating on them, which is probably where the name Porta Potty Party came from.
Dubai luxury trips are back, and they are all over social media again. Private jets, yacht parties, designer outfit, 5-star hotels, and the soft life glow. But behind all the shine, there is a darker story that people are whispering about. Yes, the Dubai Porta Potty parties are back, and some of the things influencers are doing for money will shock you. A few years ago, the Dubai Porta Potty scandal broke the internet. Stories came out that some influencers were being paid huge sums of money by ultra-rich men to join secret luxury parties and do things they would never normally do, just to live that rich, glamorous lifestyle. Fast forward to 2025 and these rumors are quietly returning. People online are noticing new influencers flying to Dubai, showing off designer gifts and luxury experiences, but no clear brand deals or sponsors. Insiders say the offer have gone underground now. Everything is arranged through private chats and coded invitations, and it's all kept off social media. The same old scandal, just more polished and more private now. These days, it's not as open as before. The rich men don't just message random girls anymore. They use private apps, group chats, and even agents to find people. And they don't call it porta potty anymore. They call it luxury experience or exclusive Dubai trips. It's sad because a lot of young people see that lifestyle online and think, wow, I want to live that life too. I want to live like that too. But they don't see the truth behind it. They don't know the emotional and physical price some of these girls are paying for those few days of luxury. On the surface, it looks like pure success, expensive clothes, high-end dinners, dream vacations, and more. But some of those trips come with a heavy price, shame, secret, and long-term regrets. The pressure to look rich online is real, and some people will do almost everything to keep up that image. And it makes you wonder, is the luxury really worth it? So yes, the Dubai Porta Potty parties might not be trending like before, but it's still going on, just low-key.
I was offered $100,000 to go on a brand trip to Dubai, and here's why I backed out of it last minute, because I found out some really disturbing details about a year ago. I got a message from a very prominent modeling agency on my social media. They reached out to me and told me that they are in charge of organizing trips for models to go to several hot locations. Basically, they told me that it is an all expenses paid trip. They will actually give you money in addition to the trip. They will fly you out business class class, put you in one of the most luxury hotels in Dubai. And I was like, this sounds too good to be true. I mean, I'm not even that hot, so I don't understand why I was being asked to do this. But if you guys know anything about me, you know, I was on 90 Day Fiance and I did go pretty viral about a year and a half, 2 years ago for selling a certain something in jars. So I'm curious, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to be trafficked. So I start looking into this agency. I go through their follower list and who their clients are. And I quickly come to realize that they have some very, very famous models. One of the girls, I remember she had a ton of plastic surgery. This is where everything completely changed for me. I decided to put her name into Twitter and things started to pop up. On this girl's Twitter feed were all these pictures of her in Dubai on luxury yachts, in the most beautiful apartments you can imagine, in shopping malls, holding very expensive designer handbags. As I kept scrolling, I stumbled upon a very shocking video. It was a video of her laying on a bed and a man was doing a certain something on top of her. And it was at that point that I realized what these trips were and why we were being offered so much money to go. I immediately messaged the agency back and I told them that I was not interested, and they actually offered me even more money when I said no. But I don't think that you can put a price on dignity. And although there are things that I have done in this world that people might judge me for, they are things that I have done from the comfort of my own home. And if you're gonna judge me for farting in jars, we all do it. I just made money off.
Would you take the deal if it's promised instant fame and money? Share your thoughts below. Let's talk about it. So that is it for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you loved this video, kindly do subscribe, like, share and comment. Thank you very much and see you on the next one.